Hey everybody, Jo here again. Thanks so much for popping in. I hope you're keeping well. Hope you had a lovely Christmas. And because we have lovely friends and followers all over the world, I'm going to say Happy New Year, because I'm sure at some point when this goes live, it will be New Year. And thanks for all your friendship and support. It really means the world to us. It does mean a lot, so thank you. With it being New Year's Eve, I thought we'd create a sort of a celebration tag, a New Year tag. And it's just nice. You know, you could make it into a birthday design, a retirement card. There's lots of things. Now, I'm going to make a background and then I'm going to add some embellishments on top. But what I want to show you is I've made my embellishments ahead just because I wanted them to dry. And what I wanted to use was some of our lovely greyboard. Now, I haven't used this for a while and I keep this in for things just like this. I haven't got a lot of stamps that for me spring out New Year. Now, we have got our lovely little round numbers, but I fancied using my greyboard numbers. And this is where you need to think out of the box. If you need to put somebody's date of birth on a card, or if you're making a card for somebody, a birthday, say a friend, a male friend, you don't know him that well, you don't know what he's into, these are fabulous because you can make an arty background, or if he's into nature, just make a scene, a lovely landscape, and then add the numbers on, either his age or the year he was born. And it's all about utilising things. So what I've done is I've pushed out this lovely clock out of the greyboard look. And also we've got some hands. I've pushed those out. And I did this yesterday. And I've pushed my numbers out for 2025. And I will just show you how I coloured them. I've used our lovely metallic gilding polish. And this is the Copper Shine. Now, the applicator is in the top here, but I'm going to paint mine on. And I'm just going to use a Lavinia brush. And just check the consistency right. For me, that's just perfect. And I literally just paint it on. Now, remember, these are water-based. So if you find it's too thick, just add a spritz of water. I'm just going to catch those edges. This looks lovely on your nails, by the way. Yesterday when I'd finished, I had lovely copper tint to my nails. Again, water-based. It came off when I washed my hands. So all I do is ahead of time. Now, I leave to dry, I'm guessing about maybe 20 minutes, but I'm not sure because I leave mine overnight. Now, with this product, I always just spritz it twice with water. Pop the lid on, and that just means it'll be perfect next time you come to use it. I do the same with the applicator. When I've finished, give that a spritz of water. If ever you open your jar and it's very dry, spritz it with water and you'll be good to go. Now we'll pop that to dry and we'll make the tag. Now I'm going to use Dinkles for this. So I've gone for sea blue. And I just have a pin in the top of mine. And yes, where I can, I do choose the right colour of the pin. Because, you know, it's what we do. I've gone for this lovely pink. And then yellow. And the idea is I want to make my background almost look like fireworks or celebration. That's the plan. So I've got my water spritzer here. And I've also got my lovely puffer that we use for alcohol inks. But it's great for Dinkles as well. So what I'm going to do is just tap myself a little bit of blue there, a little bit there, and some down here. I'm not going to overdo it to start off with. We'll have a bit of pink there, just one lot. And look, you don't need a lot. It is just a very gentle, because I can always add more. Now, you have options. You can wet your tag first. I prefer to add my Dinkles first. And then I'm just going to add one spritz to each. And then use my puffer to almost make those fireworks. Now I can add a little bit more water in the blue there. And look how it moves. And what I can do, I can add bits as I want. So I think I want a bit more pink here. and then add some more water. And if you're worried about this or you think it's something you can't control, you can. Because literally, if you come to a piece and you think, oh, it's run there, I don't like that, just dab it dry. And then let's see if we can make more of a firework. Oh, that's better. So again, I've dabbed underneath and made the firework effect. I like the yellow down there. Might just add a little bit more yellow down there. So just take your time and look at it and look at areas. Well, the way I work, again, this is just the way I work. Everybody's different. I tend to look at an area and I want to check you can see. So I like that there. Just going to turn it round. And I just want a little bit here. I'm going to leave that. I don't want the whole thing covered. Oh, I could have put a bit of pink coming in. Now, I think we'll just add a little bit more blue there and see if we can make it come just a bit further this way. So water and then give that real fireworky. Yeah, I'm glad I did that. And then we'll just dab that. So let me turn it round. So I love that. And again, it's just that arty design. And it's a lovely, lovely way to make a background. And as I say, I'm going on the celebration theme, but it would lend itself to lots of different occasions. Remember, we've got lots of different colours of the Dinkles. And do you know what? Sometimes New Year, you know, it's exciting, lots to look forward to. Oh, especially at Lavinia, but I can't tell you, my lips are sealed. But sometimes your mojo can go. He goes away for Christmas and he doesn't come back, Mr. Mojo. You could, you know what, just make yourself some backgrounds like this. And then you'll be surprised. You'll suddenly need one and you'll think, I need a background. Oh, I've got that. I'm just going to dab that. Now, you know me, I like to let my backgrounds dry naturally. You could speed this up with a heat tool, but for me, they always look better if they dry naturally. So I'm going to file that. I'll just give you a close-up. I'm going to file that next to Eric on the floor. As always, he's got a lot of stuff next to him. He's very good, though. He's fast asleep, so he doesn't notice. And I've got one here that I made yesterday. And when it dries, look, can you see? I just love the way these colours, and I just think that looks really does look like fireworks exploding. Look at that there. And it's nice and flat. You'll find a good quality watercolour tag like this, even though it had a lot of water on, if you let it dry naturally, it will dry pretty flat. So love that. Now, I've gone through my craft yarns and I've chosen some colours that I think match the colours I've used. And I'm just going to pop this in now before I start gluing my embellishments on. Because I don't know about you, if you've ever glued your embellishments on and then you come to do this and you knock them. It's funny how we learn, isn't it, the best order to do things in. In my case, it's usually by making a mistake. I'm just going to snip this one a little and this one a little. So I've got my lovely clock and the year. I think I'm just going to add a little of extra sparkle. So I'm just going to get my Stickles, my Stardust. And this I am putting it straight on. I know it can, normally I paint it on because it can do that, make a bit of a noise. But I don't mind this time because I want it to look sort of like it's really sparkly and fireworks. So if it spits at my work, I don't mind. And I'm just going to dot and dab and use my finger, look, just to add that extra sparkle. I'm not sure if you can pick that up. Right, so my clock. And I'm going to use my Bippity Boppity glue. I need a new one, and I think we've got new packaging, so that's going to be exciting. Isn't it funny how little things like that make me so happy, get me so excited? Now, I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure you have little things that, and sometimes it's things that you don't think. I tend, and this is just me, to pop a little bit on the back, but then with my finger just run and almost blend that glue in. It will dry clear, so if we get a little bit extra, don't worry. Now I want 12 at the top, don't I? So I'm going to pop that, I think, here. And normally what I do, it's quite funny, this is very useful. I would leave it like that just to hold it down. So I'm going to put some on here. Now, if you wanted, in fact, I might just do that. I was going to say you could add a little bit of the red liner tape in the middle because it would hold it straight away. So the fact that I've just thought it, worst bit with this is finding the end, isn't it? And then, so what I'm thinking is, if I pop a little bit of red liner, that might just hold it to start off with, while my glue takes time to dry. And again, I'm just going to use my finger to pull it to the outside. And we'll pop that in there, pop that back on. And then I've got my lovely numbers. So I'm just going to pop these on to start off with before I glue them. So 2025, what I'm thinking is I could have them at that sort of shape. What do you think? Because what I'm thinking is I've got one of my lovely sentiments here, these lovely stickers, and I've chosen one that says in the beginning, and I'm thinking New Year, that would be perfect. So if I put, and often I do this, you know, put it straight. Oh, actually, that might follow that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And again, just by holding things and moving things, I like that shape to follow that. So put that back on there. So, but often it's, I find I have to move things round and almost get them, see how I don't like them. Even if I see an idea I like, I tend to move it. And that just reassures me that when I've moved it, I don't like it. So to put it back how I had it. But I don't know. Are you the same? 20, 25. So, have you made a New Year's resolution? I have to say, I don't, never have, but that's just me. I could do that one of buy less craft stash, but we all know that won't last 2 minutes, will it? So, I don't. I think I might have that one. Yeah, I think I put that one that way. Again, you've got a bit of wiggle time with the bippity boppity glue. As you know, the hardest bit for me is actually saying it. Yeah, lovely. So we'll put our clock hands on now. And we'll put that right on 12. And then that one right on top. As I say, a little bit there, but it will dry clear. I was going to put that on, but I'll wait till we finish. So when we've finished our little catch-up, I will pop my pot back on just to make sure that dries perfectly. And then my last final bit of sparkle will have some lovely Posca, and it's got to be the yellow sparkle. And I'll just get myself a brush just to add a little bit more. That's my little New Year's offering, so that I can say to you, Happy New Year. I really hope it's one of good health, lots of luck. So you take care, enjoy your evening and enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you again soon. Love and hugs from me, as always. Bye for now.